from a new angle. Let's see if this works. Hey y'all, welcome back, and today I'm going to teach you how to survive your first year of college. I too am a college student, so this will be advice for college students by a college student. So I hope I can make your first year easier, and without any further ado, let's get started. Let me just start this off by saying it is totally okay to go into college with an undeclared major. Lots of people do it, so don't try and let anyone else intimidate you into picking something right off the bat. Some people are lucky and they know what they want to study right away, like me, but others don't know, and that's okay. College is the time for you to learn what you like and what you want to study. So take the time and take different subjects and classes and stuff and really get to know what you want to do, rather than letting someone scare you into picking a major. And if you did go in with a major and you're starting to debate about it, it's okay because, thankfully, you can change it whenever you want. Making friends with your professors is a great way to avoid college stress. They'll answer any questions that you have no matter how weird they are, and they're actually super cool. On top of that, making friends with your professors is actually a great way to network. You can contact them for any other information that you have further along down the line. I've used that a lot, and it's actually been super helpful for my courses. I've used them as a resource constantly, and it's such a great way to avoid any other mishaps or any other misinformation that you may have about college. This tip kind of connects with my last one, but it's actually far more important than you realize. Networking and making other connections in college is actually super important. Unfortunately, nowadays, it's not a story of what you know, it's a story of who you know. So the more connections that you can make within your subject field, the better off you are going to be. I know, it's scary to go out and socialize and actually talk to people. Believe me, I really do understand that. But making connections and finding people within your subject area that you can rely upon as a resource is going to be much better for you than if you didn't make any other connections at all. A great way to network is by joining clubs. They're full of people who have the same interests as you and may actually have other connections outside of college, which is going to be super helpful. Believe me, make connections. Actually go out and socialize. It will help you. Good news, everyone! Bullying doesn't happen in college. Because believe me, everyone is walking around in their sweatpants and hoodies, and trust me, no one will look at you differently if you do the same thing. You can show up in whatever clothes you want, and you can just be relaxed and comfortable in your own space. College is a great time to be yourself, so if you want to walk around in sweatpants and a hoodie, you can do that. If you want to have a million pillows on the bed in your dorm, you can do that. The great news is you can decorate and wear whatever you want, and you can just be yourself. Be comfortable in your own environment, make sure you know the area, and overall, just breathe. Making sure you stay organized is super important in college. As relaxing as sometimes might be, you also need to make sure that you keep up with your assignments in school. A great way to make sure that you have everything down is to use a planner. A daily planner, actually. I have an app on my phone that I write everything down in that I have to do for the day, and even upcoming dates as well. It's super helpful and it helps me stay organized and on top of my assignments when I go to school. Also, set reminders for yourself. Set alarms for due dates, set any kind of reminder that you can to make sure that you stay on top of your assignments. While you may not do all of the readings, believe me, no one does, you always have to make sure that you turn in your assignments on time to make sure that you can get the full credit that you need. So this tip is specifically for the people who have moved out of town for college. That is not my case, so I don't know everything that goes on, but I do know one thing that might help is getting to know the area you're staying in. Get to know little hotspots within the town you're staying in. Different places where people like to hang out, where people like to go to eat, go to see movies, and stuff like that to make sure that you know the area as well as you can. Getting to know the area might also help you feel a little less homesick. If you're more familiar with the area, then you can be more comfortable going out and doing other things with friends that you may make. So that's the best advice I can give you guys on how to survive your first year of college. Now remember, the college experience is different for everybody. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. So that's where I'm going to end today's video. Now remember, all the links that I have are down in the description below. Down there I have my Twitter, my Tumblr, and the link to my podcast, which I run with a really good friend of mine. I also have a song recommendation down there that I think you guys should go and check out. You can watch my previous video over here, and that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!